Hey, can I get your Lucretia Mott on this?
What is this?
Budget approval for travel and hotels for the moms.
The moms? What moms?
The staff moms that are going to be on the Mother's Day show that NBC is making us do after their ill-fated decision to re-air the pilot of Bitch Hunter.
And action.
This is a very special Mother's Day episode of 30 Rock. We enjoy those kind of theme episodes a lot because it gives you a nice jumping off place for story ideas, and because we had just recently established anyway that Jenna's mother is back in her life. My mother, Liz Lemon's mother, Anita Gillette, hadn't been on in a while. Colleen Donaghy is Elaine Stritch. Sylvia Rositano is Patty Lupone. It's no joke around here. There's just some impressive moms.
As each great woman has gotten cast to be all of our respective mothers, it seemed like a golden opportunity to have them all together in one Mondo Mother, as I like to call the Motherload episode.
And action.
That's our show. Thanks for watching.
But before you go to bed, our moms are going to tuck you in with a special song.
In the story within the episode, the TGS show within the show is having a Mother's Day episode, and they've invited all the writers and cast moms to come and wave it good nights at the end of the show.
It's something that sometimes happens at SNL or has happened in the past where the mothers of the crew and the cast are invited to the show, and then they sometimes appear on the show or perform on the show.
When I was a cast member at Saturday Night Live, they had a real Mother's Day show, and all our moms got to come. And it was one of the most awesome, fun, stressful, but fun things we ever did when I was there.
So Lee's gonna take care of your clothes for the show.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I brought some real cute duds. I made us both rompers to wear.
Excuse me, my friend has to go strangle her anxiety pillow. My mother is played by the brilliant Jan Hooks, and this will be her second episode so far, and she's just genius. Berna, this is my job, and I know you don't understand that because you haven't had a job in 15 years.
Because of my back, because of the trampoline accident.
We've had some great moments together as mother and daughter, and I love what they've written because it really just explains so much about Jenna. I think I've been forgiven for 4 years of behavior just by having one visit of Jan Hooks' character come by.
Why isn't my beautiful Frank up on the wall?
Ma, come on, that's just for the actors.
Here's a picture you can use. It's little Frankie in the bathtub, getting ready for the senior prom.
Thank you.
Patty Lupone is my TV mom. Couldn't ask for a cooler TV mom. I'm a big fan of hers. She's a sweetheart and she's hilarious. And she's a tough chick too.
Do you mind if I do this? I don't even know what it means, but I know it's Italian. I play Sylvia Rositano, Frank's mom, Frankie's mom. Beautiful, beautiful little Frankie's mom.
Frank's definitely a guy who thinks he's really cool and is always acting cool, but as soon as his mom shows up, he's like a 3-year-old scared of life because his mom just rules everything.
Well, he's my son, and we're Italian. And, I hit him.
Which is normal.
And it's, well, yes, in the Italian world, yes, it's very normal.
Mom, what are you doing? You don't have to pay for the food.
Honey, nothing is free. You remember that when a man buys you an expensive meal.
Yeah, that's happening a lot.
Margaret is, just a plain old mom. She is very down to earth.
There you are.
Just thought I'd tidy up. And she's always full of good advice, mostly about sex, to her daughter. And of course, her daughter never takes her advice, but that's normal, isn't it?
Liz Lemon's parents are based on my parents in that they are very loving and supportive parents. I think it's easy to, in sort of a knee-jerk reflex way to write sort of sitcom parents that are overly critical or judgmental, and my parents are very, very supportive, often to the shock of others.
This isn't like my mother at all. I don't even know who he's like. Maybe a little bit of the hitting. Yeah, my mother used to whack. But just, joking whack.
My parents were super supportive and took me to every dance lesson and in the beginning all the auditions, and so I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if I'm sure, at least or not when it started, without all of my parents' support.
My mom actually forced me into stand-up comedy.
What did you have a backup career that you discussed with your parents?
I was gonna play pro football. I got drafted by 20 different NFL teams, and my mom forced me to go into stand-up.
Mom, what are you
doing? You don't have to pay for the food. To get to be Tina Fey's mother, oh, she is the best thing in the world. She even gave me sort of a joke that I lost to the NBC people because it was too dirty. My line is, I repeatedly lost my virginity in the back behind the Dairy Queen. And she went, wait a minute, you mean in the back or behind the Dairy Queen? And I say, yes. They didn't allow that. They replaced that joke with a town perv and his dog watching from the bushes. But you know, keeping your jokes in this show is like not easy when you're around Elaine Stritch and Patti LuPone.
You feel better soon. Don't go to bed with a frown.
They eat aging ingenues for breakfast, these divas, don't they? And I'm like one of those aging ingenues.
Our moms are gonna tuck you in with a special song.
When I was 4, my parents took me to see That's Entertainment Part 2, which was really about the golden age of MGM, old Hollywood musicals, and I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And that's why I sing so much in the episodes, because 1, I'm awesome at singing, and 2, it's old Hollywood.
Don't go to bed with a frown. Here we go from the top. Don't go to bed with a frown in your pocket.
Take it to the yard and tie it with a rocket. Shoot it to the moon, you'll feel better.
What did you do with Patti LuPone?
She's excited to sing. Shoot it to the moon, you'll feel better, son. Don't go to bed with a frown. Sweetheart, can we try one thing?
Yeah.
Can we have something juicier in between? Don't go to bed with a frown. Da 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 da. Don't go to bed with a frown.
Good night. Stay tuned for our special Mother's Day edition of Bitch Hunter.